Another very important aspect of industrializing your digital value chain is to understand that you have to have a good approach to how you actually build and operate your APIs. And when you think about that, it really comes down to two different aspects. There's the design and building of your APIs, and then there's the operation and the running of your APIs. And you need both. Now, obviously, on the building side, there's a lot of different ways you can do that. You can use a lot of different systems and so forth. But if you really want to leverage the real benefit of digital business empowered by APIs, you want to incorporate some modern ways of approaching API building, of developing APIs. First of all, you want to be able to have models and wizards so you don't have to reinvent the wheel every time. You can just drag and drop and drop in like filters and policies and different things so you can reuse them over and over again and you know that they work. You want stuff to be auto-documenting. As you build it, you want it to be able to document it so it goes to that dev portal and it's just there. It has all the different information there. You don't have to separately from building the APIs write your documentation. You need good orchestration so you can put components together and build complex API scenarios from simple building blocks and simpler APIs. Of course, you need to have performance and a way to visually see how that's going to work, right? So you can see what's happening with your API requests and so forth. And you want pre-built connectors. You've got a lot of back-end systems. If you remember the digital value chain graphic, you've got those enterprise systems back there and the services that sit on top of them, you know, the ESB and the SOA and all that kind of stuff. You want to have connectors to that. Why should we have to write all the plumbing and complex connectivity and integration aspects when you can just drop in a connector to these things? And that's also important to understand for third-party aspects, like connecting to Salesforce or connecting to some other third-party system where you just want to be able to drop that in and use it, right? And of course, you want to be able to connect to databases and things like that. And then you want to be able to write your own connectors for things that maybe you want to connect with, whether it be your own stuff or third parties. And then on the runtime side, you want to be able to have systems in place to facilitate the running of your APIs, to provide mapping characteristics for like multiple records that belong to the same user. That's a common aspect that we see in API enablement where you might have a user that has multiple accounts in different backend systems, but you want to treat it as a single user. So you need some mapping capabilities with some kind of database. And you want to be cloud native so that you can take advantage of cloud technologies as seamlessly and directly as you can. And of course, you need flexible deployment options as well as good platform support.